Alright, guys. So I just watched Modern Frontiersman put out a video about the toxic prepping community. And if you don't know who the Modern Frontiersman is, great channel. Cool dude. He was a Marine from the GWAT era. And anyways, he was talking about the toxic community. And I've seen this. Even though I haven't had a channel, posting for as long as I've been watching YouTube, I remember seeing this toxicity before with firearms instructors. It was a dick measuring contest, who had what kind of special ops training or SWAT team training, or who did what in Iraq and Afghanistan as private military contractors and this, that, and the other thing. And so what I wanted to say about this, the tactical prepping community and the pissing match about, you got to be, 182 pounds at 6 foot tall with 3% body fat and be able to run 20 miles nonstop. Look, not everybody's that in that condition anymore, and there's a reason why these guys have gotten out, because they can't continue, a lot of them, with that sort of intense training. And when I go and I'm not knocking them, because I retired from the fire service. I just couldn't physically handle some of the stress that I had to do with my injuries that I have. I mean, I work private security. I'm not, overseas doing anything crazy or anything like those guys are, but I do a lot of surveillance, counter surveillance, and VIP protection here stateside, and especially here in Michigan. And it's not glamorous, it's not cool, and I'm not the be-all end-all of tactical firearms training. I've taken classes and done what was required of me for my job, but I also still am a current EMT here. And when I'm not doing my security gig, I do get on the ambulance. I still work the ambulance job. It's not as hard on my body as firefighting, especially being an interior guy or whatnot. And some guys, hey, they don't have problems with it. I have problems with my knees, man. I can't do that shit anymore. In fact, in 2 weeks here, I'll be getting my left knee fixed for the first time, and my hip, after the first of the year, will be getting fixed for the second time, and hopefully I don't have to have a replacement for a while. But anyways, in this field of tactical prepping and and just, you got to remember, crawl, walk, run. And a lot of guys, think they're going to run out and be, John Wick or what's that one dude? Jason Bourne. Okay. That's not viable, or, very few humans can be like that. In fact, I think that's all movie bullshit anyways. I mean, I know Keanu Reeves trains pretty hard with firearms for that stuff, but what I'm saying is we need to quit dogging on each other. And if you see a guy that's overweight and he's out and he's punching the training and he's doing what he can, and or girl, guy or gal, don't matter. And yeah, I'm saying only two genders. Anything other than that, go fuck yourself. But instead of dogging everybody and getting on, I can do this, like Captain Burrs used to say, if you got something better or you're doing it differently, make a video of it. Show us that you're better than us. That's cool too, man. But we need to come together as a community and quit having a pissing match. Who's got what kind of tactical training, and Modern Frontiersman kept calling some of these dudes, with Greek god bodies. If times are really, really hard, like we're seeing right now because of North Carolina and stuff like that, if you actually have a little extra body fat on your person, you might sustain life a little longer than having almost no body fat, because you have something to pull from. And especially in times of famine, I mean, you know, listen to the Southern Prepper one about his tours in Africa and what he saw over there, you know, when he talks about it. And he's a pretty humble dude. I really like him. Not heavy into the tactics. That's not his forte, even though he is a combat GWAT dude. But yeah, it's night of the douches out here with the loud exhausts and shitty sports cars. But we just gotta be with each other and prop each other up. This isn't a competition of who's got the coolest Gucci gear. You know, I mean, all my guns are basic budget guns, and that I know that'll hold up if I need them to. You know, they're not $5,000 Daniel Defense firearms, but you know, if you live long enough in the end of the world where that's running, good for you. But I don't want to be a loot crate for some asshole out of the projects that claps me the first 5 minutes of the boogaloo. Okay, let's prop each other up. Let's support each other. Give encouragement, and let's not get crazy about this stuff, man. Like I said, it isn't about the Gucci gear and the $15,000 radio, or you know, the $5,000 plate carrier and helmet setup and flashlights. You know, I am a fan of Surefire, so if you're gonna buy a good flashlight, buy Surefires, just because I've carried them for work on long guns and on my handgun for my duty weapon, and their warranty does hold up. You know, like, seriously, I've turned in a 20-year-old flashlight and they sent me a brand new one. You know, so, but it's not all about the Gucci gear, guys, and who can run and look cool running a mile. Like, just get the fucking mile done. You know, if you gotta walk it, walk it. When you get faster at walking, try a slow jog. Eventually you'll be running that thing. You know, you see a fat guy struggling, give him words of encouragement, man, because it takes a lot to get out there and do it for the first time. You know, and like I said, just let's be more positive, man. We're preppers for a reason. We all want to come out of whatever happens. So why are we dog shitting on each other now? Y'all have a good night.